The question is how we give wisely. How do we balance generosity with sustainability? How do we practice ihsan in charity without neglecting financial planning? How do we ensure that our Ramadan spending reflects Islamic financial ethics, not cultural excess? Ramadan teaches us something powerful about budgeting without ever calling it budgeting. Every year, Ramadan arrives as a guest that softens hearts, disciplines desires, and reminds us of who we truly are when the noise of the world is turned down. It is a month we associate with fasting, prayer, Quran recitation, charity, and quiet reflection. But beyond the spiritual rituals we observe, Ramadan is also a profound lesson in something many people rarely connect it to: our finances. Hello and welcome to Islamic Finance Weekly. I am Rahma Say Muhammad. Ramadan is a recalibration of appetite, not just physical appetite, but financial appetite. The impulse to spend, the urge to accumulate, the culture of indulgence, the silent competition that often defines our consumption patterns. In a world that constantly encourages more, Ramadan teaches enough. From dawn to sunset, we restrain ourselves. We delay gratification, we learn discipline, and these are not just spiritual virtues, they are financial principles. Delayed gratification builds wealth, discipline sustains it, conscious restraint protects it. Ramadan forces us to become intentional. Intentional about what we consume, intentional about what we give, intentional about what we keep, and perhaps most importantly, intentional about why we earn in the first place. In Islam, wealth is not ownership in the absolute sense. It is trust and amana. What we have is provision from Allah, and how we manage it is part of our accountability. This is why acts of worship in Ramadan are deeply tied to financial responsibility. We calculate our zakat carefully, we increase our sadaqah, we ensure our zakat al-fitr reaches those in need. We open homes for iftar, we support extended family, we contribute to community causes. Ramadan becomes a season of circulation, wealth moving through society, softening hardship and strengthening bonds. Yet, at the same time, this beautiful month can also expose our financial habits. For many households, Ramadan brings rising food expenses, increased generosity that sometimes exceeds capacity, social pressure to host lavish gatherings, and even debt marks as celebration. The same month meant to teach moderation can, if we're not careful, become a month of financial strain. So the real question is not whether we give, because giving is the essence of Ramadan. The question is how we give wisely. How do we balance generosity with sustainability? How do we practice ihsan in charity without neglecting financial planning? How do we ensure that our Ramadan spending reflects Islamic financial ethics, not cultural excess? Ramadan teaches us something powerful about budgeting without ever calling it budgeting. We move from 3 to 4 meals to 2, yet we survive. We reduce consumption, yet we do not collapse. We become conscious of waste. We become more grateful for less. We realize how much of our previous spending was habit, not necessity. And in that realization lies financial freedom. When you can control your appetite, you can control your expenses. When you can discipline your desires, you can structure your finances. When you can detach from excess, you can build sustainability. This is why Ramadan is also the perfect time to reflect on halal income, ethical investment, non-interest finance, wealth verification, and long-term financial planning. Because Islam does not separate faith from finance. Your money is part of your deen. How you earn it, how you grow it, how you spend it, and how you distribute it, all of it carries spiritual weight. Ramadan reminds us that wealth is not simply about accumulation. It is about impact. It is about ensuring that our prosperity does not isolate us from the struggles of others. It is about structuring our financial lives in a way that reduces injustice, avoids exploitation, and promotes inclusion. It is about recognizing that true barakah is not measured by volume, but by value. And perhaps this month invites us to fast from more than food, to fast from wasteful spending, to fast from financial ignorance, to fast from anxiety driven by comparison, to fast from income streams that compromises our values, and instead to embrace financial literacy, structured giving, ethical growth, and intentional living. Because when spirituality meets strategy, something remarkable happens. Our wealth becomes purposeful, our spending becomes meaningful, our giving becomes transformative. Ramadan is a school, and among the many lessons it teaches patience, empathy, gratitude, it also teaches financial consciousness. So, throughout this month, we will explore the powerful relationship between Ramadan and finances. We'll examine how this sacred season can shape in our budgeting habits, refine our approach to Zakat and Sadaqah, strengthen ethical finance, and help us build not just temporary comfort, but sustainable prosperity. Ultimately, this is about aligning every part of our lives, including our finances, with our faith. Well, with that, I say, don't forget to keep updated with us. Let's stick on the program. Follow us on all of our social media platforms displayed on the screen. Thank you for watching, and as always, I am Rahma Say Muhammad. Ramadan Mubarak.